ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another GosuCup America game. I said we were going to get into the round of 8, but I guess I lied because we are doing another round of a 16 game. Of course, another best of 1. This is Grats Tho versus the side of DS. I am not familiar with DS, however, Grats Tho, of course, with Broccoli, formerly of Root. I don't know if he's still with Root. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. And of course, Sleazel. And if any of you are veterans of watching Sex, aka the SECS, the Sunday Evening Cup Series, which is all about amateur Dota, Sleazel and his team won, I think, the previous season, which was season 17, pretty handedly, I gotta say. So excited to see what they're gonna do here. Hopefully, they can continue on down the path and look for a win here. Of course, this is a best of 1, so thank you for joining me once again. I am Maut. Chappie's actually in the other chat channel, so if you go into game, you can actually listen to Chappie in game. And Chappie's a very good caster. He's known for, first and foremost, his casting in Han. He's also the manager for, he was the manager for Complexity. He still is the manager for Complexity, but of course Complexity, which was Fluff and Stuff, Jo, Hannah Montana, TC, and IX Mike. They have moved over to Team Liquid, and he's staying for Complexity. He will probably be a manager for a new team. We'll have to see how that turns out for him. What we're going to see here, though, is we're going to see a ban phase being completed. We're going to see Magnus as well as the Batrider finish on the side of Grats Tho. They're not going to be coming out, and bans for DS will be Undying as well as the Darkseer picks. We're going to see Jakir picked up first on the side of DS, but it's going to be Bounty Hunter and Nyx Assassin on Grats Tho. And something is, I mean, this is really, we see this a lot. Bounty Hunter is something we see all the time. If he's not banned out, usually is most of the time, just because he's so strong with that track gold. It makes it so that if you trade any sort of kills whatsoever, you're going to come out ahead as long as you get a few tracks off of the people that you kill. And Nyx Assassin is such a strong support as well as a mid laner, as we saw in that previous game played by Ponies. So we'll have to see what really actually does happen here. And Grats Tho, they're going to be thinking about another pick in just a second, but reserve time's already being used here for the side of DS. I would like to check and see where DS is from, so give me a moment while I do that. I want to make sure that I know. I think they might be one of the few South American teams left. Yes, they are from Peru. So a Peruvian team once again, and Peru has actually had a lot of teams here in the late stages of this bracket, especially in GosuCup 1 as well. So, by the way, no, I'm like in normal tier bracket. I'm terrible at this game, so. We're going to see a Windrunner pickup here, as well as the Shadow Demon pickup from the side of DS. Grats, though, will be picking up somebody in just one moment. We'll have to see what it is. And I gotta say, I'm really excited to see who Sleazel is gonna play, because every time I see him play a hero, it's pretty ridiculous. He's going for Vengeful Spirit carry from time to time. That's been a lot of fun to watch. Sleazel is probably one of my favorite North America Dota players, but now that I said that, he's gonna get a big ego, so that's not good. Don't tell him. Nobody tell him anything. Alright, reserve time being used for Grats, though. Hello to Azarmat in chat. Luna's going to be picked up by Grats, though, unsurprisingly, a hero that's picked up almost every game now. It's like the new version of Sven. I was talking about it in the previous game, and we saw it, and now it's here. Another Luna pickup. Will we ever see anything out of the ordinary, Maut? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe when we get to the finals, when it's a best of 3 or semifinals, we might see something crazy, but I doubt it, so. Now, I don't know who's going to be playing what here for the side of Grats, though. Pretty sure Broccoli is a support player, I'd have to imagine. So there's that. We see the Tidehunter band coming out from the side of DS. The Naga Siren on the side of Grats, though. So 2 more bans for both teams, and we'll get into the game, and, well, actually after the picks as well, too, so there's that. Once again, we've got a long day of casting ahead of us, and we're going to bring in some co-casters, hopefully, sometime soon, so I don't have to talk literally the entire time. But for now, I mean, I'm pretty okay with it. You know, I've got a lot of energy going in me right now. Of course, this is on Neo Dota. This is the GosuCup America's Part 2, number 2, if you will. Shout out to Gosu Gamers for setting this up, allowing us to cast. It's a lot of fun. Did the first GosuCup Americas, and Fnatic was the victor in the round. I think the prize is about either $500 to $1,000, something like that, for first place, excuse me, as well as some sort of equipment. I'm not sure. Gonna see the Sven band coming up from Grats, though. The Rubik band on the side of DS. So looking at the lanes right now, you've got the Bounty Hunter, Nyx Assassin, and Luna. It's safe to say Bounty Hunter is going to be alone. Luna will probably be part of a tri-lane, and Nyx Assassin might be part of a support in that tri-lane, or he might go mid. We'll have to see what actually happens. Enigma, the final ban out here from DS. On the side of DS, in terms of who they've got in hero composition, Jakiro will be part of a tri-lane, as well as Shadow Demon, I'd have to imagine, with Windrunner heading to that long lane. I've seen Windrunner occasionally be picked up as a mid-hero, but more often than not, that's in like the C9DL, with F4L doing it once or twice, which is when I saw it. Of course, F4L and his team played in this tournament against Sven Hunters. They were called Tides of Duso. They did go down, however, but I actually casted that game. It was a good game. Faceless Void going to be banned out here. And we've got 2 more picks to go, and then we're going to get into the game, so there's that. Now, feel free to let me know if you don't like anything with the cast, if you find that I am missing things, if you find that you don't like the quality, if it's lagging, etc., if you can't hear me enough, please let me know. I always like to make sure I can fix everything as much as possible. Queen of Pain going to be picked up here from the side of DS, so that mid-hero is picked up, but Templar Assassin is actually going to get picked up here from Grats Tho, and that's going to be dangerous because there is no Bat Rider. Queen of Pain is sort of nice because you have that Shadow Strike, which is very nice sort of dot, damage over time ability. Slaughter is going to be the last pickup from DS, and a hero that doesn't really get picked up too often. And so, looks to be a tri-lane with Slaughter, and it could be a good one because you just have to run up after the Disruption goes off, and then even Ice Path into that, and then chain it with a Slithering Crush. We'll see if that does happen, but the Amplified damage is also very good, and it's a good pickup against Bounty Hunter, but at the same time, he's really not the hardest carry in terms of, well, you're going against a Luna and a Templar Assassin, 2 heroes that can carry their butts off. And you look at, actually, it's all agility right now for Grats Tho. If they pick up one more agility hero, it'll be a full agility lineup. So that's actually pretty cool to think about. And 1 minute and 19 seconds left with reserve time for Grats Tho. They're thinking about what they want to do. They have a complete understanding, I'm sure, of how they're going to lane this, and they're going to think about what's the best way to go about doing this. Yes, they should Meepo. I agree as well. Meepo would be a perfect pickup because they have perfect micro skills. Absolutely. All kidding aside, I'm not sure what they will pick up, though. They do need another support, and it's going to be the Keeper of the Light. A nice pickup there for sure. Broccoli will be on that one, and we're going to jump right into the game momentarily. Thank you for joining us once again. If you'd like to follow me, check me out at MautDota2 and /MautDota2 on Twitter and Twitch. So that's where I'm at. So, I'll stop talking about where I'm at, and we'll talk about the game. So we're going to jump into the game real quick. Let me fix the overlay. Boom. There we go. And here we are, into the game. Hopefully it looks a little bit better for you guys. On the side of Grats Tho, we're going to have Pandego on the Nyx Assassin. Cunning will be on the Templar Assassin. Grats Tho will be on the Luna. Sleazel will be played by the Bounty Hunter. And finally, like I talked about earlier, Broccoli will be on the Keeper of the Light. On the side of DS, we're going to have Virus, SS4 on the Slardar. Looks like we're going to see Felbum on the Jakiro. We're going to see Gosu Dani on the side of Windrunner, and GosuCup on the side of Queen of Pain. I think part of their name is Gosu, so Pulse will be on the Shadow Demon to round out their lineup, and they're going to head 5 mid right now. They're actually going to smoke up and look for a gank, and this could be very interesting. We'll have to see what actually happens here. Broccoli and Cunning are here in this mid lane. I said I would kill my bed after this game. You gotta wait. It's not time yet. They're actually going to look for a kill up top here. Pandego is here with Grats Tho, and if they don't play carefully, they might get caught out here. They do throw up an observer ward. DS is going to look in the jungle, look for a kill, look for something like that. They'd have to go through the tower here to find Grats Tho and Pandego. They very well might find them, but there's no vision. I don't know if they'll dive this. Opening gong is going to sound here. And Pandego, they do see him. They might go for a kill here. Oh, don't go in there. He now spots this out. He knows they're all there now. And he's going to back up right to that tower. They're going to be very careful. DS is looking for early blood. They might find it if you're not careful on the side of Grats Tho. So they're gonna back up right now, and GT does not want to get caught out. So it looks like Broccoli will pick up a haste rune, head up to the top lane. This will be a tri-lane. Might be against an aggressive tri-lane. We'll have to see. It looks like it is because we have Felbum staying with Pulse as well as Virus. They're going to try to block this group wave, and we're going to see some early blood going. Danny's going to head down to the bottom lane. Cora will be here in the mid lane against Cunning. Bottom lane right now, Sleazel's got some time to farm in that off lane Bounty Hunter role. And we might very well see some early aggression coming out. Mana Burn is the first choice, though, for the side of the Nyx Assassin, so no Impale just yet, and no Lucent Beam either, so already he's going to actually Mana Burn SS4. Still has plenty for Slithering Crush, and needs to get Mana Burned a few more times for this to be bad. And actually, they're actually zoning GT pretty well out of this lane already. They're not getting any last hits for Luna. Game is going to be paused by Sleazel real quick. I think they're talking about, you know, what they need to do, or there's some sort of ping issue, which I can look up right now. And actually the only ping issues are DS, who are at about 300. Of course, they're playing from Peru right now. I think this is probably on US East, so we are going to be into this game already. As you can see, Luna will resume the game, and Grats Tho with 0 last hits right now will have probably a little bit of a tough time. As you can see, this is warded here. This observer ward is going to be able to give them that block of the creep camp. Broccoli is going to look for it, of course. And Grats Tho with 0 last hits still, already 4 for the side of Virus. Meanwhile, mid, we do see Cunning doing a pretty decent job of last hitting. Going to go for Refraction as well as Meld, and then he'll probably put 1 into Refraction again, and then into the Side Blade, I'd have to imagine. Disruption flying out, doing some damage to Grats Tho, but not too much. Still no last hits, but we'll keep an eye up there. Of course, I always like keeping my eye on that top lane, but I do like coming down every now and then. Make sure I check out the mini-map as well. Shadow Strike coming on to Cunning, not too much there. Sleazel going to get some more last hits. He's got to get pretty close there. Courier flying away. That's a really cool courier, by the way. Wicked Greeble, so that's pretty neat. Broccoli going to be getting Illuminate, and I imagine Chakra Magic as well will be pretty important. Mana Leak could be coming out as well, but I doubt it. We'll have to see. We're gonna see Fellowbum right now. He is trying to maneuver. Virus is going to be at pretty much no mana because the Mana Burn has done a nice job there. However, Pulse and Fellowbum are pretty much at full mana. Do you have any clarity is the question? Slardar doesn't. I know that Jakiro has 2. As you can see, Pulse has 0. So Fellowbum will have both clarities right now. Grats Tho still sitting on 1 last hit, as you can see. Not the best. Danny, of course, with Sleazel. Sleazel taking a bit of damage. DD Rune taken by Cunning right now, and that is not what you want if you're on the side of this Queen of Pain. You do have 1 point blink, which is good, but at the same time, you have to use it effectively enough. Broccoli's going to be spamming his Illuminate right now, as you can see, because, of course, he does have that Chakra Magic, and Pulse taking a lot of damage. There's Mana Burn, and Pulse almost going down because he's so squishy against Broccoli. Broccoli, of course, has that clarity going as well. Grats Tho now level 2. He's going to be able to get some more room to farm. 11 last hits going for the Slaughter, so some good stuff there. Cunning, of course, still going to be having a nice time here with 12 last hits, 7 for the Queen of Pain. Shadow Strike going to fly out. I think he destroyed into that. Yep, nice meld coming out from Cunning, so good play there. DD Rune is going to fly, and yeah, that'll be good. Danny having a decent time as well. 5 last hits down here. Meanwhile, we're actually going to see top lane. First Blood is going to go. Grats Tho getting the kill on Pulse with that Lucent Beam. They're going to continue to chase it. And is it going to be enough? The Ice Path, no, the Ice Path stopped them, but of course the Mana Burn was able to get the kill, or was it actually just a right click coming in from Keeper of the Light? It looks like it was, so I did miss that first blood, but I did get the second kill, which is, at least there's that, so I apologize for that. I should have been keeping my eyes on this top lane, but I like going from lane to lane, seeing what's happening in the other lanes, but can't do that when Pulse is really low, so I apologize for that. 20 last hits now going for the Templar Assassin. Cunning with DD right now, Cora taking a ton of damage. He'll back off, still has Blink available, but now Cunning does have that DD running out. Level 3 Refraction, pretty much the standard build going for him. We'll probably see him go Phase Boots in just a moment. That's really what you see. Now the question is, do you see him going Medallion? And I doubt it, because you do have the Bounty Hunter, which does give you that armor reduction. However, that is going to change in 6.77, so keep that in mind. No more armor reduction for Track anymore in the next patch. So Invis Rune is here for the side of, well, anybody that wants it, really. And looks like Cunning is going to grab it. Getting plenty of rune control right now. And Cora has no vision on this high ground. And Broccoli looks like he's going to come around for a gank. Doesn't have Mana Leak, so it'll be tough. He's actually going to hit that Illuminate. Will fly, doing a bit of damage. Cora might blink out. Yes, he will do so. He's got full bottle charge, at least. But Invis Rune is up on the Templar Assassin. Once he's level 6, he can maybe think about ganking even earlier, perhaps. We'll have to see. Pandago going to continue to sit here looking for maybe some sort of initiation. Nice job by Broccoli to harass, though. Going to provide him some time for Luna to get more experience, as well as Pandago. But now you still look at the last hits. Only 10 for Luna. There was that kill, which is really great. Pandago doing pretty well in terms of harassing and helping get those kills. As you can see, actually doesn't have any assists, which is surprising to me. Shout out to Rorgok. Broccoli right now is going to be level 3 for Luna. And Pale's going to fly out onto Pulse right now. There's going to be Cunning coming up here. Pulse taking some damage from the Templar Assassin. The last hit will fly from Broccoli there. All of them going to try to keep getting out of there. Nice Slithering Crush coming in from Virus. There's the slow. They can maybe dive this. They're thinking about it. The Light Strike, or excuse me, the Lucent Beam flying out. Light Strike, right? The Illuminate as well, but not really doing enough damage. They are getting another kill up here, though, and that is 3-0. But it does give room for Core to farm, as you can see, which is nice. He'll be level 6. Is Cunning level 6? Yes, absolutely. You saw that trap flying. earlier. What about Sleazel? Are you 6? Yes, you are. He has track. That is important to have. And Danny is going to have a Ring of Basilius. Other than that, not too much for him. Doesn't have boots just yet. He's going to pop a Clarity. Heading down to the mid lane is Cunning. Might go on Korra, who actually has a Sonic Wave, but he's not going to use it until that Refraction is absolutely gone. So Cunning does need to be careful. In terms of what he's going in skill build, he's going for Shadow Strike build against the Templar Assassin. Very common thing to see. Rocket will take the Illusion Room and deny Korra any more bottle charges there. Nice play. So good job there. The wards are down now. It is the first night, so the wards will expire. 6 minutes is the time when that usually happens. Virus going to maybe take a Lucent Beam to the face. Grats Tho trying to get more last hits. He's only at 14 right now. Not too far behind in terms of the Slardar, who is at 23, so Virus doing a decent job, going for a very quick armlet. There's a disruption right now, looks like on Broccoli. He's going to get Ice Path. Actually, those are both his illusions, so looks like they got trolled there. There's going to be a Slithering Crush onto Grats Tho, and that's some damage. Lucent Beam flying as well. And the armor reduction flying from Sleazel, who came in on the backside looking for Pulse now. And Sleazel's going to die this. He's going to get the kill. There's a double kill, but now he's trapped in an Ice Path, and Felbin might go down. There's 3 kills for nothing, but Sleazel very low. He's going to use his Shadow Walk, and he can bottle, and he'll be fine. 6-0 right now for GT. Playing really well. Cunning have a nice chime in the mid lane with 34 last hits. Sleazel coming up to the top lane with 30 last hits of his own. Of course, that armor reduction is so strong. And helping getting a few kills. Very good stuff. Ganking early on and actually rotating with Pandango to make sure he can get level 6 and start using Vendetta. And this is really just textbook stuff, I think, and very good play from all of the members of GT. DS not playing bad. They've had a few chances to really get a few kills, but unfortunately it just hasn't been there. Korra now looking for another rune, and Korra is going to get chased away. There's going to be the Shuriken Toss. That will be the kill from Sleazel with the track. That's more gold going their way. 7 kills right now. A few of those, of course, going to be track kills. I think 2 of them were, maybe 3, so... And Cunning continued the last hit. Top lane, Grats Tho continuing to try to last hit at 19 right now. It's tied with the Queen of Pain. Very close to Virus, however, who's at 27, as you can see. Felbum is coming back up here. Pulse and Felbum need to do a little bit of a better job. I think they need to be playing a little bit more aggressively, honestly. Meanwhile, Sleazel is going to help get a kill with Pandango down here at the bottom lane. Now they realize that there's only 2 up here. They're going to go for a kill. As you can see, Korra is going to rotate in. They're going to try to go for a kill. Korra's going to sit here, trying not to get any vision. Felbum looking to initiate. There's going to be a... Oh, man, that Eclipse is going to fly off, and they'll get the kill there with, of course, that damage and Illuminate flying as well. Here comes Korra looking for a Sonic Wave. The Shadow Strike's going to fly. The Lucent Beam going to fly on Korra as well. And Slaughter coming in with his sprint, looking for a Slithering Crush. Might find it. Still slowed as Grats Tho, looking for it. He's going to miss it, unfortunately. A nice juke from Grats Tho. The trap's going to fly out from the Templar Assassin on the backside. Looking for Korra right now, doing some damage. Cunning's going to get that kill. Illuminate flying out as well. Virus is tracked up. He's going to try to get away, but the Lucent Beam will get the kill, 11-0. And GT is in a favorable position right now. And it's just not working for DS. This Slaughter pickup has not really resulted in any sort of kills, but against a Luna, it's so difficult. It is so difficult to really make that work. Sleazel going to roam down here, actually going to go from a sort of around the back maneuver, as you can see, and look for a kill here. He might find it pretty easily. We'll have to see. Danny as well as Pulse might be the targets. The Jakiro, all 3 of these heroes very squishy. Danny sitting back from the tower a little too far. Sleazel not going to be caught out. I think you need to be about here for tower vision. He is going to go in. Pulse taking a lot of damage. He's going to get killed with that Shuriken Toss immediately. And now Felbum in some trouble. No Ice Path available, was already used. Felbum might go down. Shackle Shot not going to hit on Cutting. There's the Sonic Wave on Sleazel, taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down. Virus looks like he'll get that kill. No, Windrunner will take it. Grats Tho now in some trouble, taking a bit of damage from Virus. Eclipse not available, has no mana. Cunning's trying to get the kill on the backside. Shackle Shot going to latch to a tree. Grats Tho will go down. How about Cunning? He's got Refraction and Meld, and he might actually get the kill on Virus. Virus is going to sprint away, so Cunning will get out of there. But GT actually getting, they go down 3 kills there from the side of DS, which they really needed, so really good stuff there. Pulse is going to come back in. I think he was the only one that went down in that engagement on the side of the Radiant. So DS now coming back a little bit. I want to check the graphs here. 5,000 in terms of experience, gold 5,000 as well. And at 10 minutes, that is not where you want to be. Even with that last engagement, they're still very far behind just because of this guy and his track. And he's going to look for another kill here, and he might find it. Looks like there it goes. The Shuriken Toss flying as well. Disruption and Ice Path going to land Soul Catcher. Ice Path not going to actually hit him, but he's going to continue to chase there. Felbum looks like he might go down. One more last hit will do the job, and it does. Sleazel taking that kill. Danny's actually going to counter ward in the meantime, and then maybe chase after Sleazel. They don't have any vision. Pulse now trying to get out. He is tracked up. Sleazel's on the warpath. He doesn't care. He's got 3 levels in Janata, 4 in a Shuriken Toss. He can dive whenever he wants to. Disruption onto Sleazel right now, the Soul Catcher as well, so tower damage will be a little bit more. And Pulse trying to survive, but it's not going to happen. Sleazel taking some damage, but he'll just Shadow Walk out and TP when he can. Soul Catcher's still on him. It doesn't matter. He's fine. So Sleazel's been getting whatever he wants in terms of kills, and it looks like he might go after Danny too, so... now he is in tower range. Maybe not. Danny is over here. He might get initiated next. There's going to be a track plus the Shuriken Toss. Not enough mana for it. And Sleazel realizes that he's sort of maybe in some trouble. Shackle Shot not going to land. Ice Path barely missing as well. Sleazel juking everything like crazy. And they will get the kill because they popped the Sentry Ward there. Finally stopping his Warpath. But it took a while, so... Grats Tho, meanwhile, pushing the top lane, and they were all focusing on Sleazel, so he just decided to take the tower. Or at least is close to it. It's actually in deny range right now, so they'll deny this, I imagine. And actually, they're going to chase after Grats Tho. He does have his Eclipse, wants to get away from these guys, these creeps, so they can use it to his effectiveness. And if they continue to chase, there's going to be that Eclipse. There it goes, onto 3 heroes. That's a lot of damage. Sonic Wave going to go. He might not even get a kill, though. Was very close. Nice Sonic Wave, nice Shackle Shot. They'll turn around and get the kill on the Luna. So 5-15 is the score. Meanwhile, bottom lane, not too much happening here. Mecha is going to be finished pretty soon for Keeper of the Light once he gets that buckler, as well as the, of course, the recipe, so there's always that. Cunning, very close to a Blink Dagger of his own, and he'll try to push mid, and he should be able to take it. There is absolutely no fortification available, so that mid tower is Cunning's, which will mean a Blink Dagger for him. And, oh no, the creep got it. Nice try. Meanwhile, top is actually being pushed, and DS will take this tower just fine, so there's that. And bottom lane is going to be pushed as well by Pandango, as well as, of course, the tanking. The creep wave is Sleazel. Doing a nice job of that. Pinging down here on this bottom lane. They're not going to be able to get here in time unless they TP. TA is going to get a Invis Rune. We'll head back to the mid lane. Chappie. Oh, why'd you leave? I guess he thought it was over, so. Tower will get taken down right now. Sleazel, of course, getting that one. Nice job there. 7-2-1 for Sleazel. Going for Vlad's right now. Getting that extra lifesteal. Pretty nice to have. Rotating through is Cunning. Meanwhile, DS. Trying to push mid, it looks like, as 4. Top lane, looks like we see Luna still farming away. Sentry Ward here on the backside, which is going to be nice, which will give them plenty of vision, but at the same time, we're going to see Pandango here with his Vendetta. Doesn't know that the Sentry Ward's available. I think they're going to find this out. Meanwhile, Core's going to initiate. There's a lot of damage coming in as well. The Illuminate doing some damage. Core taking some damage. Sleazel's kind of low, though. Shackle Shot not latching on Pandango. They get the kill on Cora. Luna's going to get a tower in the top lane. Meantime, Cunning doing a ton of damage on Felmbold and going to get the kill there. And now Virus trying to get out. There's the Impale. He did Slithering Crush, but he's going to get mana leaked as well. Virus will go down here. That will be the death of him. Danny very low in terms of mana. Cunning looking for more. There's the trap going to fly out. Does not hit. And that should be the end of the aggression. Sleazel taking some tower damage right now. He needs to be careful. Cunning going to take the rest of it with his Refraction. They're going to try to push this tower now. Meanwhile, Luna's pushing the top lane, has 47 last hits, and it looks like GT is in a favorable position, 18-5. Checking out the graph after that fight, 7,500 in terms of experience, 10,000 in gold. They just need to really continue with their advantage, get more items, and go for the jugular, essentially. Keeper of the Light has a buckler as well as the mech recipe flying out to him right now, so he's got an early mech at about 14 minutes. Broccoli doing a nice job with that. Top lane, DS is trying to push this creep wave back, doing an okay job. Rotating in is Cunning as well as Sleazel. They are here. They're looking for more. DD up on Bounty Hunter, which is bottled, by the way. They could find a few kills, certainly, if they get a trap off, if they, avoid the Ice Path, which they might do. Sleazel's going to take some damage. There's going to be the Sonic Wave, but immediately getting that kill on Jakiro. Cora's going to try to get out. Nice Shackle Shot onto Cunning. There's going to be a Power Shot as well. It's going to fly Cunning in some trouble. He's got Meld. He might use it. Refraction first. He's got Blink in 2, 1. Eclipse is available, I'd imagine, for the Luna. Sleazel's very low. The Shadow Strike almost killing him, but he'll be okay. And Mech might be popped here. Not yet. Pandango gonna get disrupted. Cora gonna get mana leak. He's gonna go down. Lucent Beam will get that kill. Grats Tho, nice job. Nice Shackle Shot onto Cunning. Power Shot not flying though. Pandango looking for the Impale on Danny. He's gonna get it. And now on the backside, Sleazel's gonna get the kill on the Shadow Demon. Sleazel looking for more on Danny. Ice Path flying out, not doing too much except for Grats Tho. He's got his Eclipse. It's going to fly. There it goes, getting one. Might get two. Danny's going to go down. Virus might go down as well. Templar Assassin getting a double kill. Grats Tho not getting either of those kills, any of those kills, I should say. And that is a full team wipe, 24-5. And saying that it would be very difficult to come back from this would be an understatement, I think. They're going to push for tier 2. They have almost all of their towers left, except for the top one. They're about 14,000 in terms of gold, about 14,000 in terms of experience. They're going to take a tier 2, and they've got mech. They've got everything they want. Mech's going to be popped. They're going to maybe go for Roshan right now. I would not be surprised to see that. And Sleazel. Yeah, I mean, I talked about him. Great player. I mean, these aren't even the most last hits in the world. Like, 66 last hits at 60 minutes isn't the best farm you can get, but they've just been fighting so often. It's been crazy how much kills they've gotten. And DS, once again, DS is not playing bad. They've had a lot of good team fights, a lot of good engagements. It's just that I think going for the Slardar pickup against Bounty Hunter was something that maybe I would have thought twice about, because I know you want to get that vision on the Bounty Hunter, but in terms of a carry, he's really never used. And I'm not saying that it was a bad choice. I think it was a smart pickup, but I think they could have gone with something else. Core taking a lot of damage. There's the Mana Leak. He's going to try to blink out. Not going to happen. Keeper of the Light getting that kill. Next Assassin on the backside getting the Shadow Demon. Going to go on Danny. Blink coming in from Luna, who actually has a Blink Dagger. There's going to be the trap. Danny's going to go down, trying to pop his Magic Wand. Not going to save his life. The Mana Burn will be enough there for the next Assassin, who's going to be going for a Dagon, which will be done in about few hundred gold. Top lane now we see Felbum's in actually limbo right now. They're going to try to encroach upon him and just encircle him, and they'll find out a kill here in just a second. There's Track. Mech going to fly as well. Lucent Beam, too much damage. Sleazel getting that kill. And he is unstoppable right now, actually going for a Relic. Oh boy. I mean, what would he go? Mask of Madness for Templar Assassin too, man. These are some crazy items. Disconnects will come out though from the side of DS, and we'll get into the next game in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here today, guys. I have a promise to keep now, but only one DC, so I'm not going to leave just yet. There we go. All right, we'll be back into the next game in just a second, guys, so hang tight. In the meantime, enjoy me destroying my bed. I promised Chet I would do that, so there's always going to be that.